Hey, what's going on? Your boy, he's back. KQKC. Back in effect. The OG KQKC. Shouting out to LDBC. Yes, some might get this notification, but I can't see the chat right now because I want to read something to you all. So if someone is in the chat, I will see you shortly. But the caption that you read, the title of this video or the live stream or whatever the fuck you want to call it, is true. I like to hear this talk from Earl Spence. And when he said he promised a one-sided massacre, it's just what I was saying earlier. That Earl is going to do what he needs to do to be a champion. Earl feel like he didn't get no respect. It's like, what, you want to fight me? What, you think I'm a peon? Wait a minute. Mikey, this is the body motherfucking snatcher. This is the boogeyman of the 147 division. And you challenging me? You're not respecting my skills? You better than this and that in me? So I like to hear this talk from Earl. Now, I'm gonna tell you, they do respect each other. Okay, they both low key guys. You know, they not gonna talk too much shit. But Mikey has been doing it. But that's nerves. That's nerves. What he's doing. That's what it is. See, Mikey Garcia, he's a lightweight world titleist who called Spence out. Now, he did that. Now, ain't nobody telling him to do that. And I'm tired of people saying he's moving up 2 weight classes. He's moving up one, really. When you fall at 140 about 3 times, that's 1 weight class. Well, see, let me repeat what Spence said. Well, see, first of all, I'm gonna tell you what Garcia said. Now, this KQKC, I keep it real. And if something comes up, if I know about it, my subscribers will fucking know about it. Once again, Garcia, a lightweight world titleist who called Spence out and is moving up. They say 2 weight classes. I say 1 weight classes in an attempt to win and build in a 5th division. Now, told him that he was just another opponent. Spence shot right back. See, Mikey Garcia think Earl Spence is just another opponent. Another opponent that's pretty good, but I am better. See, sometimes you can hear that so fucking much in your life or in your boxing career that it starts to go to your head. And that's what I really believe. Okay? Now, who's the baddest? Who gets the most attention? Who is the better boxer out there? Everybody said, well, we all know Earl Spence. That's who I want because I'm the best. They tell me I'm the best. They tell me I'm the most technical. They tell me who I am. So you know what Earl said? Earl said this. Well, we'll see. Spence said, keep that same energy you've been having. I'm really tired of doing these press fucking conferences. He didn't say fucking, but press conferences and seeing him. I'm ready for fight night. Now, this was the third and last news conference before they would meet inside the ring. And just moments after Spence said he thought it would be a hard fight, he apparently changed his mind. If he really feels like he's going to take this title back to California, he's not having it. It's not happening. This is Earl saying this shit. I like to hear this. I feel like I'm the best fighter in the world. And we're going to show it come Saturday night. They've been real cocky. Oh, Earl was bad, y'all. They been real cocky, talking a lot of crap. I know he wants to say shit. I know he's a cool shit I do. I know he want to say shit. Him and his brother, you talking about Roberto, it will be one-sided massacre. I promise you that I am going to punish his ass. He's going to wish he took his brother's advice not to take this damn fight. Indeed, Robert Garcia had said before the fight was made that he felt his brother should look elsewhere for an opponent. But Mikey Garcia, 39-0, 30 KOs, good ass record. He knocked out everybody except 9. But he never fought no one like Earl Spence. That's what I'm trying to convey to everybody. Yes, Mikey is a good fighter. Yes, Mikey is from Moreno Valley, California. You know, Leo Santa Cruz from California. I mean, you do got good fighters in California, but you got better, great fighters in Dallas, in Texas, the whole state of Texas. Hell, you got good fighters in Philadelphia. But of course, Garcia, of course, said he sees things differently. He said he has the tools and all the skills needed to beat Errol Spence Jr. When it comes to timing, speed, reflexes, and defense, you name it, I'm better. Now, we went over this earlier. He claims he's better than Earl. See, the proof is in a motherfucking pudding come Saturday night. People don't understand that. I'm going to get to the chat. I'm going to switch over and go to the chat in a minute. I just wanted to read actually the words that's coming out of Earl Spence's mouth. And the words coming out of Mikey's mouth. This is going to be a fight that you cannot remember in a long time that this was so hyped up. They got you so hyped up. See, Garcia, he won belts at junior welterweight, lightweight, junior lightweight, and featherweight. But see, he never fucked with 147. He never fucked with nobody like Earl. I got to go in there Saturday night. This is what Garcia's saying, and show why I picked this fight. I want to make history. And this is the one that would get me there. I'm prepared to do whatever it takes to win this fight. That's why I said no Jack fucking Reese. No Kenny Bayless. Let's have this fight on an even fucking playing field. Sure. Willis, he made them faces, no doubt about it, like I said earlier. But he is a good referee. He's a fair referee. And that's what we need in there. Now, he claims Saturday night Earl is going to find out why he picked that fight. But you have to understand, Earl is 24-0 with 21 KOs. He's young. He's only a 29-year-old southpaw that we witness, you know, who's from the Dallas area, the suburbs of Dallas. They call DeSoto. He is the truth. His size advantage is impeccable. His timing is impeccable. His speed is impeccable. Now, they say the size difference won't matter. Skill for skill and talent for talent. It doesn't match the fuck up. So shut the fuck up with that shit, Mikey. You don't have what Earl has. Now, on paper, He's the toughest opponent today. Yes, of course. Let's be real. We know that. But it is not that. It's that Earl is determined not to get outdone. He's not determined to be made a fool of. See, like Earl said, he called me out. So they obviously think they see something. I like a fighter this confident as I am. I hope that he keep that same fucking energy inside the ring. Yeah, Gary James, Spencer's trainer, we're going to go in there and show him why we're better. Ring intelligence is definitely one of Mikey's best attributes. But he's never been in the ring with Earl Spence. Bingo. He has been in the ring with sparring with Floyd Mayweather. Yes, sir. Remember that? Remember I told you? He knocked Floyd ass to the canvas. I know. What happened in sparring stays in sparring. But he been in there with Floyd. I mean, Adrian Broner. I mean, when Adrian was at his best. See, he's at his best in sparring, not in a real fight. So I'm gonna go ahead on and switch back to the I'm sorry. Hold on. Yeah, everybody just hold on. Let me switch back to there we go. Okay, let me switch back to the chat. All right. Okay. Now, here we okay, there we go. Okay, hold on, hold on. Okay, now I see. All right. Now, okay, Bob Smitty, what's up, KQKC? Hey, you got it, brother. Will, what's happening, man? I just was reading a little bit excerpt. The Earl is tuned up, he's turned up, he's ready to go. And like I said, he feels that he's embarrassed. And I don't blame him. I question how confident Robert Garcia is. Robert thinks Mikey is moving up to the weight classes. Wait a minute. Okay. Hey, what's up, John Black? Johnny Black? Salute, my brother. What you say? Okay, let me finish. Weight class and fighting the best 47 as right now. Yeah. Peace, KQKC. I love you and 78 and Cali channels. Word up. Hey, I appreciate it, Judah. Man, I really appreciate it, my brother. Shalom to you, brother. And hey, always keep listening, man. I appreciate it, you know. But I wanted to read that because I want you to know that this fight Saturday ain't no joke. Both guys are coming and they bringing their best to the table. They gonna do their best Saturday night. That's what I'm talking about. See, it's nothing wrong with talking a little smack. There's nothing wrong with a little bravado, a little histrionics. See, the fight already been sold. The fight already been promoted. So it's not no act. Everybody's gonna tune in if you like either one or not. You're gonna see Saturday night. You're gonna see skills that you haven't seen in a fight in years. Come Saturday night, you're gonna see skills in that ring that you've never seen before. You're gonna see impeccable timing. I'm talking about from both men. You're gonna see a chess match in boxing. I know, because I know boxing. I'm 52 years old. I've been watching boxing for years. And I know a not so skilled fighter or okay fighter, but these two are the best at what they do, but at different weight classes. Now, if I'm a heavyweight, I'm not going to sit there and fight a featherweight. Now, if a featherweight calls me out, what I supposed to do? Run or sit there and say, "Well, I don't think I should fight you because I will hurt you." But if you talking smack to me and the money is there, then you want the ass beaten? Come on. Now I know I said earlier that Earl shouldn't even took this fight because he can't win for losing. Now Mikey will win if he lose. If Earl knock him out in the first round, this is what I said earlier, then guess what? They gonna say that's what you're supposed to do, Earl. You bigger. You better. Now, if it goes 9, 10 rounds, well, Mikey figured out Earl. He's overrated. The LWC, they just like him because he's black. See, he can't win for losing. But you know what? You take the first part, knock his ass out. Then say, well, he wanted to fight me. You know, you play back to them. This is new motherfucking media. That's what this is. You wanted to fight me? There you go. Now, when you get up, then I shake your motherfucking hand. Because you the only one that came out and wanted to fight me. Where Keith Thurman at? I don't know. Where's Sean Port at? I don't know. Where Danny Garcia at? I don't know. Hell, where's the whole welterweight division at? We don't know. At least Mike and Garcia had the nerves, the guts, the fucking mossy to say, I want to fight the best. And that's the way it should be in boxing. It shouldn't be that you have to move up 1 or 2 weight classes or 3 weight classes just to fight the best. You should be fighting the best in your welterweight division. Clean that shit out. It don't have to be Earl. It can be whoever. Terrence Crawford can clean that shit out like he did 140. Makes the fight. That's all you have to do. But come Saturday night, you're going to see skills you never seen in no division before. Because in my mind, these are the 2 best fighters that's right there in a skill set that's out there. Sure, Jared Hurd punched harder than Mikey Garcia. Jared Hurd is bigger, but he don't have the skills of a Mikey Garcia or Earl Spence. Yes, Deontay Wilder will knock your ass out. He would knock you on the floor. But salute Brown boxing. But he don't have the skill set that Earl Spence has. He don't have the skill set that a Mikey Garcia has. You will see timing. You will see how you get inside and get out. You will see how you get inside and you work. You will see when you're inside, when you tied up and got a free arm, how you work with that free arm. You will see how you change and use your angles. You will see a southpaw versus an orthodox. You will see different looks that each fighter gonna give the other fighter. You're gonna see a great fight of the 2 best technical skill fighters in the whole boxing association. I'm talking about the UK. I'm talking about Russia, Ireland, New Zealand, the United States. These 2 are up there as far as who wrote the book on technical boxing fucking skills. That's what you're going to see. Salute, Cal, Switzerland. What does KQKC stands for? Oh, okay. So you're not a subscriber, I see, huh? Okay, well, hit that subscribe button. All right, and hit the icon bell. You know, I would love to have you. And I tell you what KQ stands for. It stands for Keisha, Quita, Kamira, and Chance. Those are my kids' first name. I'm not from Kansas City. Now, if you was my subscriber, I told them once I reached 500 subscribers, I will let them know, and that's what I did. And that's what it stands for. I chose another name, but that name was taken like 100 times. Now, when you look up KQKC, it pops right up on the first one. So I went with that. And now it started to make waves. Yes, sir. You'll get 3 live streams, video, whatever from me a day. I come on at 12:30 every day. 12:30 p.m. Central Time. So that'd be 1:30 Eastern Time. I come on right after Fanai International Boxing. I am a member of the LDBC, the Lions Den Boxing Community. We are a community of men, women that discuss boxing, discuss in and out the ring of boxing, keep you up to date on boxing, call fights sometime in boxing, like I would do Saturday. You name it, KQKC is going to do it. So if you're free, tune in. If you like, you hit the subscribe button and you get notified when you hit the bell every time I come on, every time I upload a video. So, but Ricky Williams, Brown on Brown Boxing, they are regular subscribers to my chat. They always here every time I go on. So it's up to you. You know, I don't force anybody and I don't block anyone. Only time I block someone is because of something like my color, my skin, or my family. But that's your choice. But anyway, yes, that's what you're going to see. You're going to see the best. Fight the best. Finally. Now, it's not quite what we want, but I take it. See, when you're a champion like Earl Spence and someone definitely an interesting perspective on current boxing scene. Okay. Okay. Yes. 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 On current boxing. Yeah. Yes. Yes, it is. See, when you are Earl Spence and you do the things you do and have done, right? What you do is you can't turn down nobody that challenges you because that makes you look like what? You're running. Oh, he's scared of little old Mikey Garcia. And yes, when I say little Mikey Garcia is short. Yes, he is. But that doesn't matter. When you are a champion and someone challenges your ass, you got to do what you have to do. Hey, okay, he challenged me. If the money is there, yes. If the fight is there, as far as makes sense. Now, what does he have that I want? What does he have that I need? You got to think about that. Now, we know what Mikey wants. He wants history. He wants to be the 5th champion in another division, in the fifth division. He want to be champion. He want to make history. But he does it at the expense of Earl, the true Spence, which is a big mistake. What's up, Lauren? How you doing, darling? Which is a big mistake. I'm sorry you missed what I had read about Earl. It's pretty much he is going to massacre Mikey Garcia, he said. This will be a one-sided fight. Quote, motherfucking quote. He's going to do what he set out to do. He's going to show him that he is the better fighter. He's going to show him that you don't call out me. I call out everybody else. I am the IBF world champion. I'm the one that went over to another country and took that belt and brought it home. I'm the one that fought in front of 100,000 some crowd of people over in the UK. I'm the one that did that and did not twitch. Now, I do have to admit, he was a little nervous when he fought Kell Brook, the first 1 or 2 rounds. That's the first biggest crowd he ever fought in front of. But he did what he had to do. He went in there like a steam engine. He wouldn't take no for an answer. Kell Brook pushed him on the head, hit him behind the head, pushed him in the face with his glove on the break. Just being mean and just trying to bully him. That's all. But it's part of the game. And Earl knows that. So what you do like Kell Brook did with Sean Porter. You fight fighter with you fight fire with motherfucking fire. That's what you do. That's what you do. And that's what he did. Oh, yes. Like I said earlier, Lauren, before you chimed in, and glad to have you here too. And you're going to see Saturday the best fighting the best as far as skill set, as far as foot movement, as far as punch placement, as far as skills of a boxer can be. You will see double jabs. You're going to see triple jabs. You're going to see the best right hand from a southpaw. You're going to see a best jab from an orthodox fighter. You're going to see Mikey try to jab his way to victory. Deontay Wilder did it. He threw out so many jabs that night. He won the WBC against Bermain Stavern. He won 3 rounds just on jabs alone. So what you do it again. Yes, no mas. Yes. But the difference in no mas and come Saturday, you're going to see some skills. But when he was calling everyone out before Ocampo, all you could hear was crickets. That's right. That's right, Lauren. Like I said, where's Sean Porter? Where's Keith Thurman? Where is the whole welterweight division? Hell, where they at over in the UK? See, Earl made a point a few months back. He said everybody always want to call him out when he got a fight coming up. Then you don't hear nothing but crickets when he get ready to fight. See, everybody is in awe when they see Earl fight. See, Mikey don't understand what he's getting himself into. I don't know anybody actually set him down and explain it to him. Look, you are fighting a bigger man. Of course, that's why you went to Victor Conti. You are fighting a man that will beat your ass. You fighting a man that has sparred and only fight 154 pounders. You fighting a man that should be a 154 pounder. But he still can make 147. He has a skill set that's impeccable. He has a skill set that's better than yours. They are not mirrors of each other. We have seen what Earl can do, yes, but we ain't seen everything that Earl can do. I missed Smoke City Mobcast tonight because I was dealing with my son. But I'm going to tell you this. And I wanted to say that on Smoke City Mobcast. Don't expect the fight to go the way you think it might go. See, when you have 2 technical skill fighters like this, you might say, oh, it's boring so far. But then the fireworks are going to start. Then the fireworks going die down. Then the fireworks gonna start back up. Then it's not gonna stop till somebody's down. Oh, somebody going down. They ain't gonna need the judges. They'll be there for good measure. But you know, they're not gonna need it. I like Earl talking like this. I like to hear that shit. I like to hear that the histrionics and all that because he don't have to sell the fight. The fight already been built up. The build up to this fight has been a great ride so far. Yes, it has, Will. After all the excitement, oh, we get a good fight that goes to the later rounds at least. See, that's what I want, Will. You know, I mean, Fox, they promoted this fight very well. They did an all access type shit. They had sit downs, face offs, they had kickoffs, they had press conference. Earl said, "Hey, I'm tired of all these damn press conferences, you know." But today is the last day. Next time he gonna see Mikey Garcia is in that ring come Saturday night. That's it. That's it. That's all. No more press conferences. No more. No more. You can't turn around now. We heading for a good fight Saturday. The longer it go, the better it would get for Mikey. But what if Earl just go in there and do like he said? Let this be a one-side massacre. Yes. But what if just what if Mikey Garcia has something just up his fucking sleeves? But you just don't know. Man down, hell yeah. Then you know what? When Mikey get up, you shake his hand and say, well, at least you had the nerves and the courage and the fortitude to say, hey, thank you. At least you will fight me. At least you not faking an injury. At least you not running to another promotion company that you want me to fight on they like the zone. Nobody won't call Earl out. No one won't call Deontay Wilder out. Everybody think they can beat Earl and Wilder, but you can say anything to your ass get in that ring. Now, Mikey, yes, he tried to trip Earl. He tried to talk that shit, but now he knows that it doesn't work. Because when this fight kicked off, I said, wait a minute, these are two low key guys. We all know Earl is a nice, chill dude. We know Mikey. He's loved by the Hispanic and Mexican community. He don't talk that shit. He just say, hey, I love my fans. Matter of fact, I respect him. He won a championship, and that same night, he got on a plane, went to Belize, and built homes for the homeless for free. You take notes on that, Mr. Floyd Mayweather Jr. That's what fighters do. That's what champions do. That's what millionaires do. I would love to see the numbers off of this fight come Saturday. Because you guys and Porter, it went through the roof. It was on regular TV. We remember when we was young. We remember when we had Wild World of Sports. That shit was popping. Y'all hit that like button too. I forgot. I'm sorry. Y'all hit that like button. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, this is a good time to do it, baby. Yes, sir. So I got some smoke for your ass tomorrow. You think today was smoking? Had 100 something views on it already today. I got something else for your ass. See, that's what good channels do. You program your phone for breaking news in the sport of boxing. It could be ESPN. It could be world news. But long it's focused on the sport of boxing. even in the UK. See, a lot of people years ago, all they focused on was the heavyweight division. But I'm sorry, the welterweight division will take stage Saturday night. Now, we all remember when Earl Spence left the Olympics. They left without a medal. Nobody in that team medaled. But they asked the team one by one, who you think will be the best as a pro? Who you think work hard? And who you think will work harder as a pro? Everybody said Earl Spence Jr., the welterweight from Dallas, Texas. Everybody on that team that year said that. Marcus Brown said it. He was on that team. He was the most vocal about Earl Spence and how when they were sleeping, Earl was up by himself, 4 in the morning, by himself, hitting the punching bag, 4 in the morning. And they had to get up, he said, in 3 hours. That's determination. Excuse me. That's what champions do. You don't go partying. This shit ain't fun. That's why I don't have a problem with they get paid. They risking their lives. They work hard. They have to get away from their families. They have to do all that shit. But see, Earl Spence is a different kind of fighter. He has his kid right there while he's training. That's what he does. No, I don't want to train 20 rounds today. Let's make it 24. We got enough sparring partners here. Hey, just move in and out every 3 rounds. That's what you do. Then Adrian Broner, well, I can take Earl. He talked all that shit, this and that. Earl bodied his ass. Earl bodied his ass. Now, what's happening sparring? Stays in sparring. I got it. Well, we asked Earl about it. He said, well, that's what they say. So that's my answer. That's my answer. Robert is wishful thinking, hoping something goes wrong. Ain't nothing. Let me see. Callie, where do you rank the welterweight division compared to the older era? Well, right now, compared to the older welterweight division, well, hell, I rate it tops right now. Cause the older welterweight division, they wasn't athletic like the welterweight division today. Most matter of fact, the whole welterweight, the heavyweights. Now the heavyweights, it was a little bit different back then. Hell, matter of fact, fighters back then they thought about legacy. The guys today, they don't care about no legacy. They want to know how much they're getting paid. And fighters back then, they fought 3, 4 times, sometimes 6 times a year. These fighters, you can't pay them. You can't pay them enough money to fight 3 times a year. The welterweight division is heating up. The welterweight division is the most talked about division out there. The welterweight division is where the money starts. Then you make more at 154 and heavyweight, they all pretty much at the same price range, but you make more than a featherweight. Trust me. Yes, featherweight's important too. Leo Santa Cruz, Gary Russell Jr. I mean, these guys, they can fight. They make money. A million is a million. I don't give a fuck. Give me $1 million. Win or lose. See, I hate to say it, but Floyd Mayweather brought the attention back to the smaller weights. See, everybody was high on Mike Tyson. Everybody loved the heavyweight division. Everybody loved Evander Holyfield and Mike Tyson, the ear being bitten off. Tony Tucker. I mean, everybody. George Foreman. Everybody loved the heavyweight division. And I have to admit, Don King did bring us some good ass fights. But then it got quiet. It got quiet. Then a man named Klitschko was reigning as heavyweight champion of the world. And many didn't even know who was the champion of the world, except us diehard boxing fans. But it wasn't no skilled heavyweights out there that measure up to a Klitschko. He's tall. His reach was long. How can we beat him? They say. But now you got Joe Joyce. But now you got Effie Ajaba. But now you got Anthony Joshua. Now you got the Bronze Bomber, Bomb Squad, Deontay Wilder. This is a different set of fighters. Yes, their morals are different, but they all are the same in one way. They in the hitting business. They in the hurt business. And they will knock your ass out. All it takes is one punch in the heavyweight division to change it. Now, I do give credit to Floyd. He did bring the smaller weights up to the forefront when the heavyweight division was dead. They said, who is this Floyd Mayweather? He doing stuff right now we never seen. He got great defensive skills. Wow. He's fast. Wow. We can't stand him. They used to come out to see Floyd lose. But you know what? Floyd won. Why? Because he became the pay-per-view king. Everybody didn't come to see Floyd win. They came out there to see him lose. Like Floyd say, commentators, everybody had their fingers crossed, hoping that he'll lose. But you know what? I ain't mad at Floyd. Floyd did what he had to do. He pissed everybody off and kept winning. You can't help but to pay a motherfucking money because he gave us entertainment. He came in with a sombrero on his head when he fought Oscar De La Hoya. He came in with Romans carrying him in a chair when he fought Arturo Gatti. He gave us good boxing and entertainment. That's what sells at that time. Now, somebody forgot to tell Adrian Broner that shit is through. That shit is old. We want to see some good boxing. That's one thing I like about the UK. You don't have no rappers doing all that shit. Oh, you got the sweet motherfucking Caroline. That means, hey, the fighters are getting ready to take their center stage. That's tradition. That's what boxing is all about. That's why I say, come Saturday, you're going to see old and new traditional skills. You're going to see skills you've seen years ago. You're going to see skills that you haven't seen yet. You're going to see Earl Spence do things he never done in the ring before. You're going to see Mikey Garcia change up his style because he have to. Look who's he fighting. He can't fight the way he fought Lipinets. He definitely can't fight like he fought Robert Easter Jr. And we ain't going to talk about Adrian Broner because he was fighting by himself when he fought Adrian Broner because he didn't let his hands go. That's real talk. Saturday going to be real boxing. It's no game. These guys are risking their lives. Fox are advertising this as one of the fights of the year. Now think about if Earl come back this year and fight Terrence Crawford. Then we got Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. All in this year. I would hate to see 2019 leave. That's right. Sweet motherfucking Carolina. You're right, Will. I like that shit. That means y'all get ready. Y'all sit y'all asses down. The fight is about to take day center stage. You about to see some shit. Oh, 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 oh. I love that shit. KQKC. A lot of people don't mention what happened in the heavyweights back then. Don King had all three heavyweight champs. Yes, sir. And they had to fight each other and open the door for overseas fighters. That's right. You know your boxing, Lauren. Yes, sir. That's what I said. Don King had good fighters. He had great fighters. He had fighters like Mike Tyson. He had Mike Tyson, and he had well, years ago it was Muhammad Ali. He had him, and I think he had Foreman. Well, hell, he had a lot of heavyweights. Really, if you look at it, and Bob Arum was around too. He had Marvin Hagler. He had Marvin Hagler when he fought Sugar Ray Leonard. When Sugar Ray Leonard came out of retirement to fight him. And Sugar Ray Leonard, see, that's the difference. Sugar Ray Leonard was a welterweight. He jumped up to 154 to fight Hagler. See, that's the difference in today and back then. Sugar Ray said, no, 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 I'm the man. Hagler said, no, 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 I'm the man. See, that's when they were doing deodorant commercials. And that's my dad. When he had his, when he had his son in commercials too, Sugar Ray. So Sugar Ray came out and he was tired. Mama Hagler was bodying his ass like an Earl Spence would do. But Sugar Ray fought the best fight he could fight. Marvin Hagler thought he won that fight. He thought he got robbed. You know what? After that fight, he never put on a pair of boxing gloves ever again. That's a true fact. He said he never laced up a glove again after that fight. A man that been out of boxing for 2.5 years came back and put on a show in Las Vegas. He beat Marvin Hagler. So, but back then they had a choice: 12 rounds or 15. They chose 12 at that time. Now it's just strictly 12. That's why I say, think about if these fighters today had to go 15 rounds. Hell, they lazy asses won't be fighting but once a year. Only the champions will fight 2, 3 times a year at 15 rounds. Only the best will survive. That's why I get so mad about Anthony Joshua. You got 3 belts. 3 belts. And you gonna tell me you just won't get the last one? The last motherfucking belt? All you need is one to be the undisputed heavyweight champion of this world. And what you do? You cowered out and chose another man that never fought a top 10 fight, a top 12 heavyweight fighter ever. But you know what? I gotta stick by Big Baby Miller. He's my mate. He's my countryman. And you never know. This is boxing. Anything can happen. That night, Gerald Miller's hand might be raised. Then, and then we might see Deontay Wilder fight him. Then I guarantee he fight Miller, he's going to get those belts. That's boxing. What's up, Chance? Earl has 3 fights already. Mikey Garcia, Tank Davis, and Terrence Crawford. These fights are already signed. Now, Earl, he can't fight Tank because Tank is in a different weight class. Earl is a welterweight. Tank is a lightweight. So Tank probably fight Lomachenko or something like that. He should, but DAZN offering 5 million to fight Farmer. So, but Tank, no, he's too small. He don't have no interest in fighting that. But I prefer an odd numbers of rounds. Okay, Lauren Nichols Spence is talking about fighting Tank Davis. That's crazy. And Joshua don't KO Miller, he will lose. Yeah, yeah. 13 rounds might get rid of some of these draws. Yeah, no, they all have their 3 fights signed. Oh, do they? Okay. Okay. Now, did Tank take the 5 million? Because I've been out of the loop today with my doing other things today. So I know they will. Okay. Okay. Exactly. Less draws. Yeah, less draws. You're right. You won't have so many draws and so many controversies like Tyson Fury, how he ran. You know. Now Tank might fight Spence if he balloons up and can't cut back down. You know, Tank is a heavy-handed fighter. I know they're good friends and everything, but Earl is too strong and too savvy. Tank head is not on right. See, I blame that on Floyd because he's a young man, and of course he does what young men do. He does what young men do with money. That's what he does. So, what you got to do? You you got to do what's best for Tank. Give him to someone else, Floyd. Like I always said. See, Floyd is hurting Tank more than helping him. Yes, he got his name out there. Yes, he got him a championship fight, which he lost the belt on the scale. Yes, he did go over to England and won. Tank did that. Floyd made that happen. Al Heyman made sure that happened. You see? It's just a domino effect. That's all. But now, Floyd is holding Tank hostage. See, that contract, that piece of paper, that means a lot. That means that can nobody talk to my charge. But you talking about paying him 5 million for one fight? Where do I sign? That's the most money he ever made. Now, can he handle that type of money? Will he be like an Adrian Broner, reckless, stupid, throwing money up at Walmart, getting his car shot up, going to jail for rubbing his hand on someone's ass that he didn't know in the mall, knocking a nigga out on Sunset Strip in Vegas? Will he do that for the hood? Huh? Gang, gang? What a damn fool. All that talent. All that talent went down the fucking drain. Bob Smitty. You think Tay should get a new promoter? Yes, I do. Maybe take the zone deal. Yes, sir. I ain't mad at him. Get rid of. See, Floyd don't love nobody but Floyd. Floyd don't care about nobody but Floyd. You know who Floyd promotes? He promotes himself. He don't try to make his fighter the next million. He trying to find out how he can get the next million. Ain't no love between him and nobody. Yes. Hell yeah, Smitty. Floyd was a good fighter. Yes. God bless him. But he was a bad promoter. Now, That don't mean he's a bad person. It's just that he don't have that promoter attitude. He don't have that careness where I want to make sure my fighter is straight. Ain't no way it took 3 times for Tank to make weight if you was watching him. Not like a baby, but making sure he got everything he needs. Make sure he's like 1 pound off making weight in 4 days. Making sure he at weight like you used to do, Floyd. Floyd used to eat cheeseburgers and shit before weigh in. Cause he had that type of body. His walking around weight was 147. That's his walking around weight. Then come fight night, he had 146, 145. You know, that's Floyd. Floyd is a natural welterweight. Always have been. When he fought Cotto, yes, he fought at 154 because he is a slick boxer. He's a counter puncher. You hit me, I'm gonna hit you back quickest before you get through hitting me. That's what Canelo said. I respect Floyd. I learned a lot from that L I took from Floyd. I took that and I ran with it. And boy, did he run with it all the way to the bank. But he has a nation, he has a country behind him. Mikey Garcia has a country behind him, and he has a fan base behind him. Everybody said, "Wow, you look." I mean, I had haters all day. You see all them people that ran over Earl Town. I said, "Yeah, so what? Good, glad, glad for them." Texas is a black slash Hispanic state. They on the border of Mexico. Some live there and some snuck over there. It is what it is. I'm glad the Garcia fans got that energy. Keep that energy come Saturday. Earl fans gonna have that same energy. They just haven't came out or made it there yet. Blue Blood, he's stuck at the airport. His flight was canceled. He might be there now. That was this morning. But it's gonna be a hell of a fight, people. As I mentioned, you're gonna see things that you never seen before. And I mean that. That's why I want to watch it so close. I'm thinking about just watching it and not calling it because I really want to see every punch, every strategy, every move, every step around, every angle you use. I want to see the game plans. I want to see what they got going. See, you got some fighters got a game plan for the whole fight. You got some got a game plan for the first 3 rounds. Then you got a game plan for the first next 3 rounds. No, that's how some people do it. Floyd Mayweather had a game plan for the whole 12 rounds. He knew what he had to do. Floyd got to the point where he really didn't need a trainer because he knew what he had to do. He knew how to do it. Oh, his trainer got doing, hey, you want some water or something? Anything I can get you? You know, that's how it was. Yeah. So, oh, he's there safe. Okay, good. Okay, good. Oh no, Blue, he made it. Okay, cool. See, like I said, I've been gone all day. I don't know, but I know this morning he was stuck. That's why I went on and did a show for him at 8 o'clock show. So he couldn't get on, but I'm glad he made it good. See, he's LDBC, and that's what we do. We support each other, and we got Blue out there. We got barbershop conversation gonna be there, and my main man, Black Fight Fan. He's from there, so he's gonna be out there representing big time. For now he's out there, but he's not going. But he's out there. There's a lot of people from Texas in LDBC, but it's not about that. It's about the fight. you know, and that's one fight I really want to see. I know, I understand, and it's a lopsided, as far as height, weight, you know, but they both skilled fighters. They're not mirrors of each other because Earl has the edge on everything, no matter what Mikey might say. But it is what it is, and you are going to see a show. They have negative to say about Floyd, but he begged Tank to move to Vegas. Yes, he did, Lauren, to avoid what he is going through. He let Tank go so he could find out for himself. Okay, yeah, you're right. But I know he let Tank go. But I know he told Tank, look, you're gonna have to move away from Baltimore. I remember this. He told Tank, listen, when your friends see you, all this ice around your neck, a picture with Floyd Mayweather, you promoted by Floyd Mayweather. Yeah, they're your friends. But are they really your friends? You're going to get in trouble in Baltimore. The worst thing you can do is have a young, wild man with money, a kid with money. He's going to make mistakes. He told him to move, get out of Baltimore. You ain't going to do nothing but get in trouble. But he didn't want to do it. Floyd said, look, I'll get you another team. He didn't want to leave Calvin and that gym and all that. Sometimes you have to do what's best for you. See, Floyd had to move from Michigan. It wasn't because of the neighborhood or nothing like that. It was just better sparring. His father was in jail, so his uncle Roger, who has Alzheimer's now, who was the Black Mamba, he took him out to Vegas. He got him good sparring. He got him to be where he is today. That's why he's a millionaire, but he got Alzheimer's. He retired his father, who's a millionaire over twice. Because, the trainer get what a piece of everything Floyd make if you're the trainer. So that's why his father started training him at the end because Uncle Roger didn't know where he was at. God bless his soul because he was a good trainer. And he was a smart fighter. Like he always say, fuck that shit. Roger gonna curse. He said, fuck that shit. Boxing is a thinking man's game. If you can't think, your ass can't box. Roger was crazy. But he'd tell it like it is. Man, that hole ready to go out, man. Go on and take that hole out. Roger, he don't care. He said, right here on H motherfucking BO. Man, Roger was crazy, man. Now he can't remember he even trained Floyd. And that's a shame. You know, awful disease. Your whole past is wiped out. That's sad. You know, but it is what it is. So, you know, he lived a good life. He ain't dead or nothing, but I'm just saying. This is why Clarissa and Anthony moved to Florida. Yet there you go. Yes. I mean, don't think that Michigan's not a bad place. Okay. I've been to Michigan many times. Southfield, Warren, Detroit. Matter of fact, my cousin's a doctor in Detroit. And he live in the suburbs outside of Detroit. Beautiful suburbs. So don't think it's just bad. It's just that sometimes where you go, you know, where you live at, it don't have the things you need to make you great. So you have to relocate to get that great sparring. Why you think Leonard Lewis left London? At that time, they didn't have great sparring. And he didn't even fight for the Olympics. He fought for the Olympics in Canada. Canada. See, Canada's right by Detroit. No, for those that don't know. So, but it is what it is, you all. Hey, I'm not gonna hold you, but I'll be back tomorrow. And I got some fire for you tomorrow at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. So, uh, like I say, hit that like button on your way out. If you haven't subscribed to KQKC, Metro Detroit doesn't have big promotions for fighters. They have to go to Vegas. Yes, right. See, that too. And plus, Detroit had a lot of good fighters come out of there. You had a lot of good fighters that went there, like Adonis Stevenson. He fought out of the Crump Gym. Remember? I mean, they had good fighters. You know, Michigan. I mean, Jayon Love. He's from Michigan. You know, and man Stewart told Adonis Stevenson, knock out sales. So knock the motherfucker out, and that's what he went out there and did. And he's doing great too. He's not. He won't have a boxing game, but he's doing great. He's almost back to 100%, but he has a little brain damage. But he'll be all right. He will live a good life. That's why I say boxing, you risking your life. You might be okay that night. Look at Arthur Spilker. He took a shot out of this motherfucking world by Deontay Wilder. Timing. And he ran into it like a car crash. He might be okay then that night. And then got released from the hospital. But who said he gonna be all right a week later? I haven't heard nothing from him, but I'm just saying. Well, I don't think nothing wrong with him, but I'm just saying, what if? Just what if his speech is impediment, like Tommy Hearns? I can't understand a fucking word Tommy Hearns saying. That because a lot of blows to the head. Now, Floyd, he had good defense. Less punishment you get, the better your life will be. A lot of fighters haven't been in the rock and sock'em, Mexican style street fight in the ring. You know, but that's a chance you take when you become a fighter. That's why I respect fighters. That's why I don't call fighters bums, tomato cans. I don't do that. I respect fighters. I say they just very unskilled. They just can't match up to that fighter or something like that. But you just can't, no, you gotta respect anybody that step in that ring. Anybody, because you're risking your life. One punch can change your motor skills. Your brain controls your motor skills. If you have a stroke on your left side, it's going to affect your right side. Everyone knows that. And a punch can cause a stroke. A hard punch to the heart can cause a heart, a regular heartbeat, a heart attack. But it's part of the game. You sign up for that shit. You sign a waiver. You know what details. That's why you have to be a certain age to turn pro. That's why you have to be a certain age to box. That's why Devin Haney went to Mexico to turn pro. Because he was too young over here to turn. Not saying that Mexico just make everybody pro, but they start off and they fight damn near 1,000 fights amateur over there. But Flint has really issues. That's why Shields and Flint has real issues. That's why Shields and Jarrell love. Yeah, yeah, but Flint, they getting it together, Laura. I mean, I understand they had a lot of issues. Closing the car plants down, Pontiac, you know, that was closed down, and I mean, I get it, you know. Matter of fact, I think they stopped making the Pontiac. But, Detroit, I hate to say this because, unions, that ruined Detroit a lot. It took a lot of money out of there. The mayor took a lot of money out of there. Kilpatrick, a lot of them. you know, being a lot of them took a lot of money out of there. So I mean, you got the big three car companies there. When you retire, which all my uncles over there did, you get a good pension from the car plants. I'm talking about a damn good pension, and you got to pay them. So guess what? The state took that shit over. You know, and they went bankrupt, but it's coming back now. You know, Chicago is dying down a little bit now, a little bit. I see. There's not as much shooting as before, but the summer is coming in for some reason. After the winter, see, when it's below zero like now outside, niggas ain't hanging outside. They in the house. But when it's hot, that's when shit is on fire in Chicago. See, this is a four season city. Winter, spring, summer, and fall. So all the killers, everything gonna come in and starting in like April, May. So, but that's all I got for you. Okay, what did it say? Kwame Kilpatrick made a mockery of the office on the mayor. Yes, he did. Then he went to Texas. Well, first of all, the prominent black man of Detroit, they paid his ass to get the fuck out of town. Okay, he took that money, yes. But he didn't pay that restitution, and he had all that money down in Texas. A great job, a nice new truck, a beautiful home, but they filmed his ass, and they brought his ass back to Detroit. And the judge said, well, how much have you paid? Well, how much have you made? And where you get this money from? Where you get that money from? So guess what? His ass went to jail. Just like Governor Blagojevich here. Blagojevich, when Obama ran for president, he tried to sell his Senate seat. You can't do that. So sometimes you reap what you sow. And remember this, the seeds that you plant will be the fruit that you harvest. So continue on taking care of the flowers and that fruit. I'm KQKC Boxer. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, feel free to do so as we speak. And hit the notification bell. I will be back tomorrow morning. I'll be talking with Blue Blood later on tonight or in the morning. If he needs for me to go back on, I will. I don't have a problem with that. And if not, I will be on at 12:30 p.m. Central Time. And I will do my usual throwing up a video or something. Okay, I'm working on something right now. It didn't work out too well this morning, but I'm gonna try again tomorrow morning. So, well, I'm glad everybody came in and chimed in. I'm glad to see Lauren at Rifle Spot, my girl. All right, and Star City J, you always in the house, And my other guys, Will, that's my guy. He always up. And, you know, John Black, he always around, So Smitty and Judah, all of them, those are my guys. I'm glad y'all hanging in there with me. So I hope y'all still be here when I hit 1,000. All right. So uh, I appreciate everything and peace to everybody. I hope everybody have a good evening. It's Central Time here, so it's 11 o'clock. I know it's 12 o'clock there. So everybody take care and God bless you. I'm out.